Trigger warning includes blood and violence. I did not have time to review all the captions in this video. They're auto-generated, so please let me know if there are any mistakes or swears, because I did not make the captions myself. Thank you! Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today, as you can see, for some reason I have two versions of Clan generated up, and now I'm going to explain why. It's because for today's video, I decided to make two, they are the same clan, but they aren't the same clan, different clans, and basically, originally the idea for this video was to compare the old and new versions of Clangen, but I decided that what I was going to do was play both at the same time, and I get that that's pretty hard, so we're gonna just go ahead and click new clan on both of them. And there isn't actually really any change for the start screen. I can just put them on both on expanded mode, which is what we're going to be doing next step. And I'm going to call these two clans FernClan and FernClan. By the way, the first one is actually the generic one that Pine Clan is on, which if you notice, if I put Pine in there, it lets me do Pine, so I could have two different Pine clans. But however, if I were to type in, I think I have a Dark Forest clan, I have weird names, a clan of that name already exists. So that's one of the first noticeable differences. Besides, on the start screen, actually, let me quickly show you guys. It shows, warning, this game includes some mild descriptions of gore, violence, and animal abuse. But on the other one, it's just some mild descriptions of gore. So they've changed it. Well, it actually isn't that much of a change, but I'm just trying to find random little things. So we're gonna go ahead and name both of these FernClan. Yeah, it's a bit hard playing with two versions of Clangen at once. Okay, so we're basically gonna technically have around 20 cats in our clan because they're both the same thing. So let's see. For our leader for FernClan 2, I guess we'll just call it Right FernClan, I guess. And by the way, the right is a newer version, the left is the version that Pine Clan's on. I'm not sure if I already specified that. I like this guy. I was just looking at all the cats. Let's see. Cunning, steady paws, great speaker. By the way, they've updated Clangen a lot. Like there's more traits, there's adoptive parents and stuff. Playful, keen-eye, great storyteller. Ooh, Burnt Ember actually makes a pretty good choice for you. I'm actually going to think. I don't want it to take too long because by what I know, the reason like my other clan gen things, it took me like 6 minutes just to choose the cats. And by what I do, I just select random cats and go with it. Adventurous. We like adventurous cats. And now as you can always see, there is a huge difference when I click on both of these guys. It just says young adult adventurous, so we're gonna both make it so these guys are the deputies, Raven Branch and Stem Stripe. Yeah, there's quite a few differences. Actually, let me bring this one a bit closer there, so I can see more of the cats. Let's see, our medicine cat, I like Golden Shadow. Yes, you are grumpy. A natural senses and good hunter, I think I want Gold Shadow. I'm just clicking on the first cat I see. And let's see, ambitious. I think that would be good for a warrior. Confident. Actually, the confident could be working. I'm like, I'm going to be so good for this. I'm going to cure you, and then they absolutely fail. So fail. So morning stripe. And now I always select all the kits first. Currently, by what I've been doing recently, I just select all the young ones first because it means that they'll like when they grow up, they're within a regular like a similar age range. There's also another rule I've made, or at least a rule. There's a cat called a cat pelt called Torty, and there's also calicos. They're basically cats who have pelts, like fresh pelt over here, and those are must needs for the clan, no matter their age or anything, unless you already have like 5 of them. Okay, let's see. And or another. Okay, oh, I like Unshakable Star Clan Link and Fire River. You're pretty. Let's see, Otterhail, Wobbler, Thrift, or River Sing. You have I've actually never seen that pelt before, and you have relatively good traits. And I think I want to do Mink Bright and Snake Heart, so we're gonna go with those are gonna be all of our kitties. Okay, now, this is something that we basically all know, but, their maps are going to be different. For example, there's a dual force and the updated force, and I can go on goalie. And then there's also the updated goalie, which to be honest, the main thing they actually did was make it so it was more warm colored, which I will admit I definitely did not like goalie that much before. Now, I'm gonna see if there's any other differences. There isn't any noticeable If it says here, besides the fact that they changed it to cavern and caves, they're the same thing, but and then there's also a new map, Crystal River, Plains. Let's also go to Plains. I never actually have done a Clan of the Plains map, so it may be interesting. Or tunnels, and I've done a few of each. Now, if we go to beach, we have tide pools, no differences by what I know, and tidal cave. I don't think there's any differences. Now, I think I want FernClan to be in the forest, and that's only because they're called FernClan for a reason. And I think we can go for I think we're gonna have to go for goalie. And I want to do classic and goalie because I like the classic forest map a bit better than the new one. And then, but I also like goalie. And Grotto's actually my favorite map. I'm just reviewing all the maps, so it may take a little while, guys. Sorry about that, but I think we're done with this. And they're both brown cats. That is pretty noticeable. Maybe they're like siblings. That would be interesting if like, and now instantly you can tell that there's a huge difference. Mainly the fact that there's some gray things here, and it's not like it just doesn't look as professional. Actually, I should say there. Relatively, I think they look beautiful. The dens in this aren't as noticeable, but in this one they like define the dens practically and put like black holes and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna look at our cat list for both of these. And now there's also a quick difference as you can see. Number one, stats isn't over here, and diversion day brew stats over here, and StarClan. They made it actually there's a mod that I recently got and then they updated Clangen to look like the new version on the right. And I realized that they're almost identical. I'm not going to pull up right now because having free versions of Clan Generator up at once would be pretty bonkers, but yeah, we got all of these guys. Also, one thing that's noticeable, or at least that I've seen, is that the cats look a lot different. For example, and in the new version, you hardly see cats that look like Crane Paw, which, by the way, Crane Paw is beautiful. For example, this is a color point, and you also see more cats like Golden Shadow or Low Train, which all of these are pretty bad names, so I'm probably gonna have to change them. Like Burstar, yeah, no. Now we're gonna go for renaming, which I'm just gonna use the random. Oh, Hyacinth. I definitely like Hyacinths. Stem Stripe. I'm gonna change the stem. Ooh, Irish Stripe. I like that because like you have a petal covered. But also, there's a really cool feature where if you like, click this, it's like I can view the cat and like send pictures of it because if you have any friends, you can like, and it shows all the versions of the cat like as a newborn. There's also a newborn sprite. For example, well, this cat's 1 moon, but there's a newborn sprite. So when you're a newborn, you look like what Irish Stripe looked like as a newborn. And Gold Shadow, I actually think you have a good name because you're golden and you have a darker tail, so it could be said that you have, yeah, it is descripting. Lotrine, I don't actually know what a loach is, and I'm not gonna bother searching it up, so I'm just gonna put you as Lavender Rain. I actually like that because you have like heather blue eyes, which reminds me of lavender, and like the brown, yeah. Otter hail, I'm gonna actually that is somewhat good because it's like this part looks like hail and then otter's brown and also otters are cute. Fire River, I think it's good because you have orange eyes and then have pounced on a clanmate unexpectedly, meowing about how they should be ready at any moment. That's also another feature. They have a lot new fonts. There's many new fonts. You can already tell that this version is a lot more polished. Dazzlepaw, I like that name. Patronage Kit, you're Calico, you don't need that name. You get, Wisteria. I think at one point I tried to make a cat called Waving Wisteria, but then I changed it to Weeping Wisteria, I think, or there's some sort of cat, some name like that. And let's see, Shade Kit, you're brown, so that works. And Water Kit, you have blue eyes, so that's all of these. Slope Star, and now we gotta go over here to the left side. Also, the changing looks a lot different, so I'm gonna call you, you're brown. I can call you Oak Star. I'm not that good at coming up with names for brown cats. I just think of wood. Raven Branch. I probably am going to change. But that's actually good because it's like a raven on a branch. So it's like basically calling you smart. Okay, that's good. Morning Stripe. I'm not going to give you the knit prefix morning because morning is for good cats. By the way, my main OC is called Morning Stream, so that's why I'm obsessed with the morning prefix. Um, I'm gonna name you after Shade Age Kit from FernClan 2. From the right FernClan. Yeah, it's pretty hard naming cats the same clans the same thing, but yeah, so Shade Stripe, Mink Bright, really? I don't actually know what a mink is because I'm not that good on names like mink and patronage and stuff like that. But I'm gonna call you, okay, why am I, I'm just gonna call you Light Bright because it rhymes and it's funny. Like, Light Bright. Light Bright. Snake Heart. I think it's kind of actually good. It's basically you're ambitious and a good teacher. And as I mentioned, I imagine you as like the type who's like, I am the evil deputy or the evil warrior. Yeah, there's also one thing in books. There's a book I've been reading recently called Greenwald. Yeah, it's Greenwald. And I noticed that in a lot of books, there's a common the deputy or like the second in charge is the evil. The leader's like, no, they're good. And then they end up actually being evil and then the kids save the day. But in Greenwald it's slightly different. I don't want to give any spoilers, but yeah, I recommend reading it. It's pretty good. Rainpaw. Actually, I was originally going to change your name because normally when I think of crane, I instantly think of a human crane. But now that I realize crane is a bird. And you look like a crane because you're white and gray. I don't actually know what cranes look like. You get to keep your name. Strongpaw? Huh. Empathetic. I'm not sure if that would actually be a name for an empathetic cat, so I'm gonna call you Milkpaw. I don't know why I called you Milkpaw. I just thought since you're white. And Frushpaw. Yeah, sometimes I do have ridiculous things like milk. Like cats wouldn't know what milk is. And then I'm like, but you can't be Chimney Paw. But to be fair, cats don't know what chimneys are. They're more likely to know what milk is. Let's see, Posy Kit, that reminds me of Rosie Posy, You Can Stay, and Ren Kit. So we got all of our cats' names. I'm gonna send them out on patrol now, so oh, we have the exact same amount of cats who can go on patrol. So I'm gonna send out Milkpaw and Creampaw with Light Bright and Snakeheart. Yeah, you guys are gonna go on a training patrol, not border. Light Bright takes them out to see a big porcupine a patrol spotted in one of the many glades of FernClan's forest, okay? Milkpaw and Creampaw watched a bushy lump of creature with wide eyes, tails twitching with excitement. Lightbright points out a cascade of spikes lying fat on its hairy back as a porcupine sniffs happily around the forest floor, sounding like a happy newborn kitten in a nursery. Okay, that patrol went well. I'm gonna put this one closer because I can. Okay, oh yeah, it's gonna go for free cats. Oh, no, that's a different. Oh, okay, never mind. It would be kind of funny if this is what it looks like. Like this, this. Come on, look, do it again. Whatever. Okay, so, I'm gonna send out Golden Child, the medicine cat, with Otter Hail and Fire River. With New Leaf, the opportunity comes to scout out FernClan's territory and find where Mullen may be growing this year, with a patrol of their clanmates to assist them. It's hard to identify Mullen when it's small, but Goldchild finds a plant or two for each member of their patrol and drips down the central stalks, carrying them back to camp to trail the leads later. And thus on the rest of you four on a border, or actually hunting. Your patrol catches a snap fox, but is it red or gray? Tracking it down, they find a red enemy feeding on a deer fawn carcass. It's impossible to say whether the fox killed it or found it. The patrol launches into battle, but Irish Stripe is caught with a nasty bite, and the cats give up on challenging for food in the favor of quickly helping Irish Stripe back to the medicine. No, Iris. Okay, so then we're gonna send the rest of you guys out on a herb gathering. The newly sun With the newly sun hidden behind a cloudy drizzle, it's a damp day to find time. Yeah, I called it fine, but fime is something else, I think. So it's technically time, but I call it fime. I'm just gonna call it fime for the sake of this video. It's a damp day to find fime, and the gathering patrol would rather have this over quickly. With the drizzle hiding sense, and Shade Sheep almost walks past the fime plant when one of the warriors calls them over. Thanks to its calming, well-loved scent, medicine cats aren't the only clan members who can identify this plant. Okay, I think we've done all of our patrols. Yeah, we've done all of our patrols. So I'm gonna say we can time skip. Let's see. So a few cats got stomach aches and wisteria paw is oh yay, we have wisteria paw now. Let's see, what is your sprite? Oh, I didn't realize you were calico. There's also a favorite feature. Let's quickly, I'm gonna favorite you because you're a tortie. I never knew that wisteria, cause like as a kid, if oh wait, I know, I think I did choose wisteria because of being tortie. Okay. Oh no. Oh, you're cal. Oh yeah, you are calico. Okay, so I see why I didn't notice, and I thought that they were tortie. So what I see here is I see a white cat who has an orange spot, and that's basically tortie, or like a gray cat. But it's actually a white cat with a gray spot here and an orange spot and then another orange spot. Pretty cute. Very cute. And then we have Dazzle. Let's see, no other torties, just a few. Now, Posy Paw, Milk Paw gives Posy Paw to adorn himself as a congratulations, and Crane Paw scolded after sneaking out of camp, and Raven Branch's tail was badly injured by a dog. Oh, Raven Branch. Now, there's also something, so, I'm too used to clicking over here for cat lists. Raven Branch, as you can see, it just says injured, and they're all fine, and then mangled tail and torn paw, and they just don't care, you know? They're just in the medicine cat den, hurt. But in a new version, they go into like a lying pose. So normally Irish Stripe would look like this, but she now is like she's injured with a bite wound, so she is gonna look like this. So that's one of the differences. Um Okay, so I think we've time skipped one moon. For the purpose of not taking too long and also for having more drama, I'm going to quickly rush through the patrols and not bother reading them and just kind of click random things. Bam. I think I accidentally skipped past one I haven't read yet. Everyone's going out on an herb gathering patrol, guys. And you can go out by yourself, Paw. And I don't think anyone will know. Yeah, no one was lost. And I think we can time skip again. I'm just trying to go fast. Okay, so Shade Paw. Is anyone expecting kits? Shadestrike finds an abandoned liver and decides to adopt them as their own. Okay, so one thing also is, I'm relatively paying attention to both clans. I'm not, like, I'm acting as if the cats are in one, and technically they are supposed to be in one. They're just on two different versions of clan generator. Maybe FernClan, backstory is that there were other clans in the forest, but then they all, like, got taken down by stuff, and FernClan's the only one that remained, and they began populating too much and having too many refugees, so they basically made it so they had a goalie and then they had the forest. So the goalie, I'd say, is their main camp only because it's the newer version and also because it looks a lot more secure if you ask me. Like, this looks like it's in the middle of the woods near some bushes. This one looks as if it's a hole in the ground that has trees protecting you. I'm not sure, there's actually not that much of a difference, but yeah. Say there. And I think, yeah, Shade Strike found a litter. Let's see. So we had Ren Kit before, Fallen Kit, and Plum Kit. I think I can keep those names. So we have, I think Plumfreck was one of the cats from Pine Clan, I'm pretty sure, so that's funny. And I don't want to go too long because we're currently like 18 minutes in, so I'm probably going to stop soon. And yeah, we are only 2 moons in, but to be fair, I spent like 10 minutes like, oh, here, you can identify, like, there's a switch. Oh, I just found this switch actually. Check this page to see which events are currently happening in the clan. See which events are currently happening in the clan. Also, this one doesn't have a period. And patrols up here, then star clans up here. But in this one, we put stats over here to put this little window over here, which is, I think that's actually setting I had turned on, so realistically it could still be like the old version. But at first I was sad that StarClan was moved, but now that I think about it, I think I actually like it better now because I more often go to the cat list than I go to StarClan. And I'd probably maybe make it so camp was actually over here because I never actually really go to camp. like, sometimes I just click on it to see this, but, like, that's not that much. Okay, time for patrols. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna quickly make everyone go on patrols. Actually, we can't patrol again over here. And then you guys are gonna go on patrols. Is it a good idea to send Oaks? Well, actually, no. You're the leader. You're good. Porcupine. Oh no! A nose full of quills. Wait, why did it go in your nose? Well, now Oakstar's injured, but you have 9 lives. There's also something with the even older versions where leaders literally don't have life. Also, you can just kill the cats. One thing actually is if you do want to kill them, it will do a confirmation video. It will something even mightier than start playing if this cat died. Of course, you can just press the X and it won't actually kill the cat. And did we patrol over here? Yeah, we did. So right to time skip once again. Okay, oh, Oakstar's feeling better now. And Raven Branch's mangled tail's gone. And let's see, find something else. Oh, you give them to Golden Shadow. Let's see, you unwrap. Oh, Irish Stripe, what happened? Oh, wait, so oh, it was a scarf off Frog's Bite. Oh no, it's like Brightheart. Or Brightheart. Or Irish Stripe. Irish Stripe is now like Brightheart almost. Okay, we're gonna go through our patrols. And we finished our patrols in right FernClan. I probably need to give these clans better name than just right clan and right FernClan and left FernClan. There was another series called Silver FernClan that on Clangen. Silver FernClan on Clangen. But I think it would be actually kind of fun. But yeah, vote in the description or not description on community tab. I'm gonna put a post that says like what should we rename left FernClan? I don't know. I want to be something Fern because I think, and yeah, it will still say FernClan up here, but eventually I'll probably get used to calling it not FernClan. So, and we're 22 minutes in. I think it's actually a good time to wrap up. Yeah, we are only 3 moons in, but I mean, let's just see what this time skip has. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is gonna have some drama. Oh, okay, so let's read. I'm gonna read this one first since it has less drama. Otterhill misstepped and slipped from a rock, but landed on their feet nimbly. The clanmates coming up on the show of dexterity, okay? Lavender Rain was caught sharing prey for Rogue, and Wisteria Paw had no longer has a right nose. But over here, let's see, so Crane Talon, okay, that's actually good. Crane Paw has worked long and hard to earn their warrior name, but Oakstar can't help shivering on knees as they named him Crane Tail after their ferocity. In the middle of the camp, right there about to pounce, Plunkett falls to the ground, begins shaking, as seas are rolling through their little body. Posy Paw was hurt by Shade Strike for not defending the territory well enough. Posy Paw, no. Let's see, what did he give you? Cobbling. Wait, why did he attack you? He's not even your mentor. Shade Stripe. Wait. No, wait. It was Shade Stripe? No, you were hurt by the medicine cat? Wow. And then Plunkett had a seizure. Thankfully, they're not on Star Clan. But Plunkett had a seizure. No. That is okay. Poor Plunkett, you are adorable, Plunkett. And I think I'm going to wrap it up on this note. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.